Good evening, THL. How's everyone doing tonight? You guys should know me by now. I'm a Sunday regular, Quaz. Joined with me tonight will be the Big Ted. However, I'm horrible at scheduling, and I'm going to blame Ted on this one. And he scheduled a match for the same time as our first match tonight. So he will join me after that is concluded, probably into our second match. We got for our matches tonight, we have Skittles of No Pros here taking on Donde of Nazdormu. Matchup. Nazdormu taking this week at best what Skittles can do is make this a 10 to 12 week if he sweeps. If not, it's just a bad looking week for Nazdormu. And for our other matchup tonight, we have Ron Mexico of 4th and Inches taking on Dragon Rider of Wet Woman. I believe is how that's pronounced. I'm bad at remembering. Wet Woman taking this matchup fairly handedly as well, up currently 16-6 on the leading Gold Conference team of 4th and Inches, handing 4th and Inches their second loss. But 6-1 Ron Metzko out here hoping to, improve to 7-1. Dragon Rider currently 4-1, looking to improve to 5-1, and just made some competition for Ron there in the 2-seed All-Star race. Definitely have some hype matchups to bring. I can't wait for these players to come online. So Skittles and Donde are playing in the Hero Series. What we'll likely see is probably a double Warrior ban. Or double Rogue ban, just because people happen to have this huge hate on Rogue. Provided that, they don't look at charts like I don't look at charts, and they just go completely based off of feel. But that's usually not the correct way to do it. I am just waiting for these players to come online. And I will get bans as soon as they are both online. And I guess while we wait, let's take a look at the playoff picture for Hero Series. As soon as the page loads up for me here. So coming into this week, Dad Legend up at the top. I don't think that's going to change. Yeah, that's not going to change. They're facing Tampams. Although Osmonaut did take the win against Hockey Boys. So Dad Legend only up 14-6. That's a good little motivational win there for Osmonaut. Then we got Team No Pros here, currently getting beat by Nazdormu. With Nazdormu looking to make their jump into playoffs. Teen Hearth Legends is currently playing Team Anoyo team, and actually they lost this week. So they're going to fall a little bit out of the standings, especially as the Burninators face ATL, but they are currently down 5-8. ATL is looking to kind of make that jump into a playoff spot, as is Nazdormu. And sorry, Donde, the uh, Donde is just messaging me, just keeping me in the loop here. Let's see if I can just whip up a quick chart for these guys here, because I had to rush in from work straight to here and just kind of see if we can get a prediction of what the bands and such will be. Because I live and die by the chart if and when I can. Hunter, priest, rogue. Interesting bring from Donde with the mage, testing out the waters with it. Sorry, with the mage. I believe I said mage. And so the likely ban coming out from Skittles here will be the Hunter. And for Donde, probably it'll either see a double Hunter, like I said, or we could possibly see a Druid ban respecting the Quest Druid. I am if the Druid comes through and it gets played, I am excited to see that. Because I love me some Quest Druid. It's such a slow start deck, but it feels really good to just snowball with, at least as a viewer. When you're on the receiving end of the snowball, it is not great. And then the legacy match. Ron Mexico probably bans the warrior because his lineup looks very good into Druid, and try and reverse sweep off of that. And it looks like I do have both players online now for the Donde versus Skittles match. That's exciting. I am excited for this match. Sorry, Donde just continuing to message me. And it looks like Donde and Skittles just getting right in there for me. Saving my voice some a lot of hassle here. Tonight we will have Donde on the bottom and Skittles on top. So this is an exciting matchup. I cannot wait to see this. I'm gonna apologize if I do seem a little quiet tonight. I am slowly losing my voice, and I'm solo casting this first match, so it's we're gonna be in for a treat. And I'm just going to Turn my audio options on. Okay, so for bands, we have a rogue band coming out from Donde, and a hunter band coming out from Skittles. That's a little deviated from what I expected it to be, but you know, you will. We take those. We take those little quartz in the matrix. You know, that's all this really is, right? The matrix. So I will go in and edit those. And just letting the players know that we are absolutely ready to be saved. Oh, cool. We are jumping in. Let's catch the action. We've got Donde starting off with Warrior, and Skittles starting off with Druid.
Embrace the chaos.
I just need Skittles to turn on his spectate.
Job's done.
So we have what looks like a fairly standard Big and Druid coming out from Skittles. And we have Donde with the Galacrond. I missed it because I was trying to set up the stream. Oh, it could just be Pirate. I lied. I think it's a Pirate Warrior. That's exciting. I love to see a good old-fashioned Pirate Warrior coming out on stream just completely out of nowhere. We are just seeing the typical passing from Skittles here, as does the early game Druid when it doesn't get its draws. With the escaped Mana Bear coming out. This Ankar is going to put in some work. If Donde does so decide to elect to do that with the Sky Barge. Alternatively, what we could see here is the second Sky...
Must burn them all.
We could see the second Sky Barge come down, but Donde does elect to go for the Ankar and attack. You have to respect, especially if he gets the 1-cost Sky Raider.
Someone's gotta lead the charge.
Because face is slightly the place. Unless you are the Pirate Warrior, in which case faces will always be the face here. You see the Scale Rider, Wing Guardian, see the Scale Rider possibility, or a swipe to clear off the barge. Here from Skittles, which I believe would be the best play. With that said, I am by far not the greatest Hearthstone player, so I'll leave the big decisions up to the big decision maker.
So many contradictions.
By moon and spear!
And he's just electing to use the Skull Rider and trade, and using the mana gain for the Breath of Dragons. This Captain Greenhook coming down will feel pretty nice. Or Captain Greenskin. I apologize. That's a card I've seen in Odd Rogue and a little bit of Pirate Warrior that I've played.
Must burn them all.
Alternatively, what we could see here would be a weapon swing and trade into the 3/3, trade the 1/2 into the Mana Bear.
Must burn them all.
And then play the Sky Barge with the, and hope you get a 2-cost pirate. He does elect for the greenskin trade, and then the trade from the Ankar to make things really nice and clean. This is what you really like to see from the Pirate Warrior, is just staying on board and having a strong presence while taking very minimal face damage. And it also does make Skittles' turn this turn fairly awkward, where he can either play the Oasis Surger or an Evasive Worm, but either of those really only deal with the greenskin. Of course, he's going to play this in Biggin, because as the turns go on, the mana cost isn't that worrisome or encumbering for him. We are seeing Donde base tank
Someone's gotta lead the charge.
3. And then he does elect to draw with the Town Crier and then play the risky Sky Shipper. Risky Skipper, sorry. And I may be wrong about this, but this should be a lethal setup. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10 plus a weapon courage would have been a lethal setup. Alternatively, now we will just see probably this Restless Mummy come down. I think.
Must burn them all.
No, we are going to see the Arcanite Reaper get played. I wonder if the play would be to play the Dread Corsair to deal the 1 damage, plus possibly get the Sky Barge to deal damage onto it. Does just make your trades a little bit more clean. And I kind of want to play this. Yeah, hit that Sky Barge in, and that's just a lot of face going on. So now Donde just needs 1 damage face. With that said, he does require another pirate.
Victory is yours.
Nope, we are just going to see the concede coming out of Skittles here. So, as Skittles, you are probably queuing up this hunter. If it is a dragon hunter. He does opt for the priest.
encounter.
Come, embrace the chaos.
Which also works out fine, as we do see it is the classic, or the now timeless Res Priest with the Galacrond. Actually, my chart has nothing but Pirate Warrior, so I didn't know what he was going to bring. I apologize. I think we're just going to see the Town Crier dropped here. Yep, Dande. And if you're Skittles, you are just passing. Dande getting his draw engine early, going with this Ankar and Town Crier.
Job's done.
He's going to start to get a lot of stats on board on this next turn. Because the moment he plays this Dread Corsair, another Parachute will be coming down. Or he could just play the South Sea and just go for the most stats.
X marks the spot. Pirates away! Ha-ha!
So we are seeing the South Sea coming down with the Bloodsail Corsair. Double South Sea Captain in hand, being able to buff his pirates. So slowly over the next couple of turns, if Skittles can't do anything, which we can see that he can clean up this board pretty effectively with the Breath of Infinite next turn, if he so chooses to, provided there is no South Sea played. And Dande is going to contemplate here. Just take a moment, contemplate life. See if he wants to just slam down a Korcon Elite.
Must
Or
burn them all.
yeah, and I agree. Face is absolutely the place, because you don't want this priest to just start being able to play its reses and the Kartuts and Inquisitors and stuff like that. Or Infiltrators. This Arcanite top deck is looking pretty good for Dande. Just cleans up this cleans this up really nicely with only having to make one trade to be able to push the maximum amount of damage. Alternatively, he could play the South Sea, and it does require double trades to be made. I do like seeing this 6 damage coming in. Now I think we're going to see this Psycho Pomp played, yep. And the Shadowy Figure. Now everything is just really awkward for Dande in regards to how RNG will take these pirates away from him. Just these minions in general, I suppose.
Burn them all.
Shadowy Figures is a nice little inclusion into this list.
Haste.
This is pretty much the most ideal situation for these hits to be going, though. In which, meaning that dies is the one that traded. That interesting interaction there where the Reborn procs after the Death Rattle, which makes sense. Now I think we're probably gonna see this Arcanite and this Blood Sail coming down.
No tomb can hold me.
Or alternatively, we will see the Restless Mummy and a Southsea. I guess giving the 6-4 worth of stats, and it's a little awkward to try and deal with. Although this mass hysteria feels really bad, but you do know Donde is kind of running out of steam here. Or we can invoke, see what we get off of the minion, and it is the Wretched Reclaimer. That's a nice little card to just get the cards back into your res pool. As well as you can combo it really nicely with the
X marks the spot. Pirates
Kartuts if his deck does so decide to run it. Now we do see the Zerex Cloning Gallery coming down. This is just a lot of healing capabilities for Skittles with the double Kartut. Then just the board clears with the Convincing Infiltrator. And then, if Skittles wants, what he could do is let these trades play out. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Having the Convincing Infiltrator hit the only other minion that can attack.
Our tombs, the pirate's code.
So what are we gonna see from Skittles here? So he's going to go for the value and play the Retro Reclaimer on the 1/1. On the 1/1 Katrina. Make it a 6/8. I kind of would have liked to see it on the Kartut and just kind of lock Donde out of this game. But electing to reborn or to heal up the Kartut to hope it avoids the effect from the Sandhoof Bearer. And this Dread Corsair hero power just feels really bad for Donde. It's kind of the aggro deck. At this point, I do think Skittles does shut out the Pirate Warrior. And being joined with me is the Big
Hello.
Ted. Hello.
It is. Hello, stream.
Thank you. I had a long day at work and my voice is going.
All good. So what, we're in Donde Skittles right now?
Yes, we are.
What, just give me a quick update. What's happening?
So, Donde brought Pirate Warrior. Pirate Warrior beating Big and Druid from
Interesting.
Skittles.
Interesting.
Yes. And now Skittles Priest is just doing, priest things against aggro decks.
I'm gonna have to Skittles to invite me, I guess.
Yes, you will have to message Skittles to invite you. He forgets about it. This Livewire Lance coming down from Donde just feels really bad.
Yeah,
You're hoping for like a brawl from Ethereal Lackey? Battle Rage? Literally.
not those. Yeah, Battle Rage to find something else. Yeah, I don't think Donde's getting there.
I don't quite think so either.
This
Yep. And that just confirms it with Donde pressing that nice little concede button.
Yeah.
That's my favorite button
So
in this game.
Is that 1-1 now?
That is 1-1 now.
All right. Sweet. So that's Donde's Warrior down and Skittles is Druid down. What were
Correct.
bans?
For me? The bans were...
What were bans?
Rogue ban towards Skittles and Hunter ban towards Donde.
Okay.
I know I made that sound really weird. So anyways, Ted, that was like a quick match.
Yeah.
How did your match go?
Yeah.
I foresaw this encounter.
Yeah. Okay.
You asked.
Yeah.
Good talk.
Yeah. I mean, I'd rather not say any more about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we do have Donde's Mage versus Skittles Priest.
Yeah.
I
So
This is an interesting matchup. I love Mage.
yeah, honestly, I'm not sure who is favored in this matchup.
You know what? I can tell you because I actually have a deck thing up right now.
Wow.
I have a matchup sheet up right now.
Look at
And-
you being prepared.
I mean, I pulled it up on stream so I could do predicted bans. And it's actually Mage favored slightly.
Really? Huh.
Yes. As long as this is Highlander, which we do see it is.
Yeah, with Alex in hand. So yeah, this is probably gonna be this match is probably gonna go on for a few turns.
For a few turns? Is that the scientific,
That's that's a scientific number.
Cool. I do...
Donde. We're seeing both players exchange hero power pass for the first few turns.
Yes.
Always an exciting start.
I think the big flex from Skills went to heal Donde's face there, as opposed to healing his own before.
True. Albatross coming down from Skittles. We're gonna see Donde probably follow up with.
With the Bone Wraith?
I don't know. Yeah. I
Or
would
the
think the Bone
Arcane
Wraith-
Keysmith?
I would think the Bone Wraith over the K-Smith, but I'm not sure.
I mean, it does make the trade from Skittles a little bit more awkward. However,
What to do? What
you aren't
to
looking
do?
for a beatdown with the Priest. You are just looking for staying in the game.
Yeah. Keysmith will find, I would assume, Counterspell.
Probably. Or set up the splitting image for the Bone Wraith, maybe, and just taunt up. Would kind of be my other. And we do see the selection being Counterspell.
Yeah. Well, because splitting image is just gonna, like, Skittles is just trading here. So your splitting image is just, it would just be used on a, interesting.
Coin Breath of the Dragon.
He really wants to kill that.
Yes. I mean, it completely negates this entire deck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now we're going to see an
definitely good.
off-curve Bone Wraith?
Yeah, I would think so. Not really too much else Donde can do here.
Preemptive Doomsayer out of fear of something? And we're just
man.
And this is where it begins.
Oh, you hate to see that. Oh man, poor Donde.
If you're Skittles, you love to see that.
Yeah, well, I mean, Skittles isn't probably going to see that for quite a while.
No, but good players can hand read. And so you can kind of presume that he had it in hand. At least my opponent always does when they need it.
Yeah, but it will be like the opposite here, right? Because like, I mean, I guess Donde is probably going to need it at some point, but not be able to use it.
What to do? What to do?
That's fair.
Oh, and yeah, but yeah, this is very unfortunate for Donde.
It is very unfortunate for Donde. And we are just going to see the snip snap coming down.
Yeah.
Does
I don't know if he goes. All right, he's gonna stack it.
Yep. It's like Jenga. You just stack it.
And what? Just hope it doesn't fall over.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, Skittle's just gonna play the Infiltrator here, or not. I would think Infiltrator probably just looks like the likely play here.
What must I do?
Yeah.
I like the Infiltrator coming down and just trade this up. A little disappointing that the Psycho Palm comes into the pool. I think if you are Donde, you're gonna slam this Fire Tree Witch and just hope for some semblance of something
Yeah.
to kind of guide you for these next couple turns. Either for draw or...
I mean, ideally, you want draw to try to start moving those albatrosses out of your deck.
Yeah. Research project.
Oh,
I
that's...
like it.
Yeah. Not like either of these other options are premium. Honestly, I think I kind of like the research project. Yeah.
There's an argument for all of them. Project, Scorch, or Counterspell. The Scorch does clean up with the convincing the infiltrator without having to trade into it.
So you just gotta go for the project.
Yep. And I absolutely do not hate it. Ooh, endgame
And
Dark.
no albatrosses. No albatrosses, but we'll find the AI.
Does the AI know what's good?
I think I will play the AI here. Still both in deck. You hate to see that if you're Donde. You're also gonna hate to see 2 more go into your deck now. But you know what the good news is for Donde?
What?
There is Pocket Galaxy in this deck.
There is a
And if
Pocket
he-
Galaxy in this
Yeah.
deck.
And if he hits the albatrosses, they will cost 1. Isn't that amazing?
It is
What
amazing.
do the cards say?
What is this Archmage gonna do?
I don't know. Looks like he's just playing it to play
To
it.
try and set up the mass res, maybe? Hey,
Oh, there's an albatross. I wonder if we just might see. I don't know. Because
Yeah,
on one
you
hand,
want to see
Reno
Reno
is.
come down?
I mean, I feel like there's better spots to use it in, but you don't want to leave Vargoth up.
Hey, Ted.
I
What?
wonder.
You want to highlight Reno real quick?
Oh, I'm an idiot.
Uh,
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Remember how I said there are better spots to use Reno in? Yeah, there are surely better spots to use Reno in than this.
There really is. Skittles electing, Donde electing not to play the Flame Strike as a 0 cost and develop a 4/4 to the board.
Yeah. I mean, he might be like.
Trying.
Yeah, I don't know.
Trying to go for like a Pocket Galaxy play.
Maybe. But yeah, no, I don't know why you would just want the stuff on board there.
I am not too sure either. That's
Oh.
another Albatross.
I don't know if that's good or not for Donde.
You know what? Drawing it feels really bad, but as you keep going, you're getting closer and closer to your goal of eventually not having an Albatross in your deck.
Yeah. But it's just really unfortunate to draw 2 in a row. That's kind of
Ready for a
messing up
show?
your just hand.
Yeah.
Gonna take Conjures.
Conjures with the
Oh.
Reckless.
Oh man, the Albatross can have Echo. Oh, come on, Donde.
I guess he's just going wide in hopes that he draws the other
but he could've gone
4.
But he could have gone even wider. That Albatross had Echo, man. Oh man, could you imagine if the Zephyrus was online and he could play with the Echo? Oh my god, that would be insane. Unfortunately for Donde, that is not the case.
Nice little cleanup from Skittles here.
Yeah, definitely.
And just a lot of healing coming out of the Priest. Who would have guessed that?
I know I certainly would not have.
We're just gonna see this mountain giant get eaten up by a
Yeah.
time rip. Oh. We're going to see a mountain giant. Oh.
Oh man. Man, I really wish I had Skittles' top decking skill.
I do too. Dodgen is just thinking here like, oh, come on. Although we see this
Yeah.
Camelos, which, like, kind of interesting.
Oh, but Donde fighting right back with another good top deck.
Yep. I like Power of Creation. It is a good card. Hey, you know what's really good?
Sunwalker?
Reno.
Sunwalker?
Yes. Sunwalker is absolutely the play.
You want to stop being a jerk? Alright,
Skittles
anyways.
is seeing the very lonely Reno Jackson in hand.
Yeah. Oh, you know he's laughing right now. You know he's absolutely laughing at that sight.
You know, I'm just really happy that Skittles is going to see the preview into Donde's hand. To see the Dragon Queen, to see the Zephyrus.
Interesting he decided to use Plague of Death on that small of a board. I mean, yeah, he does have a second one. He has a Master Spell. He has more removal.
He has plenty of removal. Removal is definitely not a premium for Skittles right now.
What
No.
to do? What to do?
Donde is just
I
banging
think-
his head against the wall right now.
I think you just slammed this Reno and Hero Power.
Do you do that, or do you ever just slam the dragon? No, I don't. I was gonna say Dragon Queen, but I don't. It never lives, right?
Not only does it never live,
I will.
it is just such a valuable resource in this matchup.
But like the question is, are you ever gonna get to the point where you can play it?
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna see Donde. Agree with you. Mass Res.
Oh!
Oh.
That is what you do not like to
Oh.
see.
I think this is. I don't think Donde can.
Just play the Doomsayer Albatross.
Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, Arcane Breath something probably.
Yeah, trade Arcane.
Just
Maybe freeze up some of this board.
I wonder.
Hero Power the
Yes,
Cycle Pump.
Not looking
also
good for
works
Donde.
well.
Probably Blizzard. Just Blizzard Doom. I like it actually.
Then we-
Unfortunately, that is gonna shuffle some more albatrosses into your deck.
Yes. And I think we're just gonna see the Master Spell here from.
Yeah, I
Skittles.
would think so. Or just a yeah, cards have Master Spell. Or not. Or Forbidden Words. Okay.
That also works.
Yeah. Oh.
That
All
will
right.
be a story to tell.
Yeah, and of course the second Forbidden Words doesn't hit anything
No.
because there's no mana to spend.
Exactly. Now this next turn from Donde is just getting more and more awkward. Thank you,
wonder.
Arcane Breath. The Reborn.
Or not. Like I feel like you can use the Arcane Breath to just find something else.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like he's gonna use
double
it
Ray
in
of Frost,
combination.
Arcane Breath.
Yeah, just to kill the Vargoth. I like that.
Yep. And then probably the Zilliax is coming down with a Hero Power.
Depending on what's drawn here.
Research
Another
project.
research project.
Yep. That is really good.
Someone's out on you.
Once again, 0 albatross is gonna hit. However, he will get 2 like really good value generators.
Yes, absolutely. No, Skills is slowly running out of cards in his deck.
Yeah, he is.
And Donde is just
He-
adding.
Yeah. I mean, like if this is a matchup that goes to fatigue, the priest never wins.
Did you know
The issue-
that Skittles has no more duplicates in his hand or in his deck?
Wow. Yeah. Oh man, that would be a flex. To play Alex.
What do the cards say?
Oh my god.
I can respect it.
It, like, at what point does it become a meme? The amount of bad luck albatrosses he has.
The end.
Like at what point do you say, you know, he has 15 albatrosses in his deck. He's probably not going to be able to play another Highlander card.
You know what's
Pocket.
really good?
Oh my god, the value, dude! That's 7 albatrosses that can all cost 1.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, dude.
My deck tracker doesn't work when I spectate people.
Oh,
Yeah.
The fate of the world
Caligos.
in the balance.
What's in the box?
Polymorphs
A lot
in
of
the box.
garbage. A lot of garbage. Like, yes, polymorph is kind of good, but there's way too many targets to just have one polymorph.
Yeah.
I'd say Arcane Breath probably.
Wonder.
I mean like that's the better scenario.
Yeah.
Job's done.
You know what I like here? I like face.
What? Face is the place, or at least I've been told. And Galacron, I like that.
The top deck Galacron.
Yeah.
The Cabal Shadow Priest. Not. They could hit the Malagos.
Interesting. It could.
It could also hit an Albatross, just because.
And yeah, Donde is. I think he has to play this. He needs to look for some sort of freeze. None of the. Oh no, sorry,
Malagos
Malagos
is
is
Nova.
Nova. Yeah.
Or he could take the intellect and just try and get rid of some of these Albatrosses. He does elect to
I mean,
freeze.
you're probably just dead if you take that.
You are absolutely correct about that. Some of us don't think before we speak, Ted.
Yeah. I mean, no, I'm not disagreeing with you. A 3-mana sprint is pretty good.
Yeah.
Arcane Breath, the Albatross to get.
Blast Wave.
Oh, Blast Wave seems really good.
Now,
Yeah, and you just. I just probably ping the 4/3 and freeze.
Yep.
Time runs out on me.
Do you ping the 4/3 or do you try and set up value for this Blast Wave?
Yeah, that's what he's doing. We're pinging the 4/3,
Oh,
setting a value
sorry.
for the Blast Wave.
I heard 4/1. I apologize. You know, sometimes I'm not very smart, Ted.
You even said 4/3 when you repeated
Yep.
it back to me.
So Skittles now sees that the Zephyrus is in hand as well.
And Skittles, play it. Come on. Come on, Skittles.
Wait, that'd be lethal if he gets silence for his own board.
I don't think there's a mass silence for your own board.
Isn't? You're right. There isn't.
I mean, I want to see Skittles play it. If nothing else, is just a flex that he can play it and Donde can't.
You know what I like here?
Pilgrim.
I like Pilgrim into bots.
Does he run box?
I have not seen bots yet, but
I like.
the standard list runs bots.
Can't remember. There was a pro match yesterday. I can't remember who it was, but
There is
Yeah, no
no
bots.
bots.
yeah, I was gonna say I think people have been cutting box lately.
That's disappointing. I enjoy bots.
Yeah, I mean, I think most people enjoy a good box. Yeah, but I mean, like, Donde is staying alive here, but I don't know what he's exactly looking for.
I think he's just trying to stall out because he does have another freeze in deck, and then this Blast Wave setup.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, okay, so like, say he does freeze it. Like, he's just. I don't think he's gonna be able to get there even if he keeps stalling.
Yeah. We also haven't seen.
I'm just wondering,
Katrina yet.
like, what is his end game goal? Just turn this game around.
Poof. Poof seems really good.
All right. Oh, that's a really good top deck.
Are you slightly behind?
Oh my god. Well, I think we figured out what Donde was looking for.
Yep.
Yep, you pop the reborn.
The reborn doesn't shock, does it? Looking for the most value
Oh, we're
off
just
this
gonna
blast
go with
wave?
blast wave here. Interesting. That is a lot of value.
That is a lot of value.
Time runs out on me.
With another freeze, I kind of like the Learn Draconic here with a Spellbender.
Looks like he's probably just gonna develop the Learn Draconic in the Spellbender.
Yeah. Oh.
I have too many cards.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi, there we go.
Yeah, I may have bumped
And
my
you're-
mic.
Your Discord does not like you, does
My
it?
Discord absolutely despises me.
Yeah, that wasn't a horrible burn for Skittles.
No, not really.
Better than you- No.
So, with Reno, because I have actually never played that card, does
Yeah?
Reborn proc with it, or does it not?
I'm not sure.
I thought it acted like the,
Well, Like Plague of Death?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it does. I'm not sure though.
All right, who's thirsty?
And we might see Donde pull this back. He got that Reno at the right time.
He really did.
Think he just has to Reno here.
Provided.
No, he got Blizzard Astral.
Provided Reno doesn't say, hi, we are now playing a Myra's. It's works pretty well. Skittles does see that Donde has the Reno in hand from last turn. He also sees that there's an Albatross.
I was gonna say Skittles getting some top secret info. Oh my god, there's another one.
Oh yeah, by
Poor
the way,
Donde.
all of those that we have seen all came off of one Albatross.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a pretty good card.
Aeon Reaver seems like a pretty good.
So does Alexstrasza.
Yeah.
Hey Ted,
What?
can I bring Mage next week?
Maybe we'll talk about it.
This seems like fun.
Maybe if you're a good boy, you can bring Mage.
Okay.
I'd say Reno here probably.
Either or he could try and get greedy with it.
I mean, I don't know how much more greedy you can get.
Oh,
You're
never mind.
getting very low on health.
Yeah.
Disappear.
And now it's time to play the. Let's see what BS Reno can pull out game.
I think we see the Katrina coming down. I also wouldn't mind a Zephyrus at some point. Because
Yeah.
or he could be holding on to it, waiting for the Dragon Queen Alexstrasza value.
He could. I mean, I don't know if he's ever gonna get to that point because his hand's just very full. Oh, he's gonna play it. Play it. Yeah.
That is the flex right there. Gorehowl, Defender of Argus,
Take
Tyrion.
a Tyrion. Take a Tyrion.
Tombs.
That's a 0-cost Zephyrus. That feels pretty good. For
Oh,
if you could
man.
ever play it.
Oh man, just talk about rubbing salt in the wound for Donde there.
It could have been
Oh
worse.
man.
It could
Could
have
it have
been.
been worse?
Yeah. It could have been Amira's or something.
I feel like that one in specific was the game just giving Donde a giant middle finger.
That's fair.
Well, like it wasn't a bad outcome, but it was like, you know, it was playing those like emotional games.
If I could just cast that.
Is that how you really feel, Reno? Do you know what's a card I have not seen in a long time?
What?
Mossy Horror.
Yeah, it used to be huge when Giggling Inventor was a thing.
Odd Paladin in general being a thing.
Out of cards.
And even Paladin for that matter.
Yeah.
And also it was played against what was that Spreading Plague was another
Yes.
prime target for Mossy Horror.
So essentially the Year of the Raven is what you're
You're
saying.
not wrong.
But when it was like Year of the Raven was the most recent.
Yeah.
I kind of want to see the hero power coming out here.
Unity. Precision.
It's like we're just gonna get a little bit of unity, precision, and perfection.
Can we
Donde
appreciate
need-
Ziliats for a moment?
Donde needs a Plague of Death right here.
Something. Duel!
Duel! Oh, actually, that's. Oh
no,
my
that's not
God.
good at all.
Oh my god, what a meme.
So, at this point, you just concede, right? Well, I guess
Yeah.
you could technically Alexstrasza your own face to.
You're still just very dead.
Yeah,
You're still extremely dead.
you are indeed correct. I need,
Oh my
I need to fix my
God.
deck tracker because I can't count today.
Oh, poor Donde.
If I could just.
Donde's gonna end the game with 7 albatrosses in deck.
Is that what it is? 7?
Yeah.
I had more time.
Oh, it is indeed. Hoping for something.
I mean, that's still just 19 on board.
The tools of creation.
I think he started a little early to fill his board with albatrosses.
Come on, Skittles. I want to see another random spell. Come on, man.
I don't
Well,
think.
Skittles hates fun confirmed.
Hey. You can't just be throwing him out like that.
Was I wrong?
You can't
That's
just be
what I
throwing a
thought.
man out like that.
Like, we just confirmed that Skittles hates fun, though.
That just stuff feels bad, man.
Valera versus Lazul.
I foresaw this end.
Alright, Donde down to the rogue.
Watch.
Oh, it's another Highlander. Oh, no! Oh, no! Donde probably questioning every life choice he's ever made up until this point.
Skittles just messaged me. It was so hard not to pull the trigger on that amazing Reno when it was when Camelus was a card.
Oh, man. I haven't seen the underbelly fence in a while. Nor Spirit of the Shark.
I mean, like, this is very Highlander-esque.
Well, yeah, no, definitely. Fortunately for Donde, interesting that Skittles runs the shadowy figure in his deck.
He runs 2 of it, actually.
Huh.
It's actually kind of a clutch card, I'm not gonna lie. Because you just get more,
Kartuts.
Sure, you can say Kartot. I'll say Albatross.
True. I mean, so Skittles probably did a bit of a disadvantage. Donde might have tipped him off a bit here, but Skittles doesn't know that this is a Highlander deck. Like, the mage is expected. The rogue, it's not very expected. Though with him seeing both the underbelly fence and the shark, he's probably been tipped off
Probably.
about it. But I wonder if Donde, it would have been smart to, like, maybe coin out the Miscreant onto, kind of like play like you're a normal rogue for a while, just trying to throw him off the scent.
Done.
Because you know that Skittles can hard punish Highlander decks.
Absolutely.
We're just gonna see Breath of the Infinite from Skittles here.
Cleans up the board.
Yeah, does a pretty good job of cleaning it up. Donde, not a bad play here with the Wasteland Assassin.
No.
Instead, looks like he's gonna go with what, Lackey and Miscreant? Okay. Yeah, I can see that.
Absolutely.
Probably looking for Evolve Lackey here. You'll get it to evolve the Shark. Into a random 5? Not bad at all. Donde can now get a 3-2 weapon. If he so chooses.
Can he?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, he could.
So many options.
Choices for Donde. Actually, I don't like. Flick isn't awful here.
One stab.
It's not the worst. It does prevent a lot of healing coming out.
Yeah.
For the future.
However, he could have saved that to flick an albatross.
I think Donde is aware of the fact that many albatrosses exist in the deck.
Yeah. But yeah, we're just gonna see Skittles build a wall here.
Yep.
Wait, what? Come on, Donde, play it. Just slam it. Please, Donde. Please. Oh my god.
You know what the play should have been? Bad luck albatross, seal fate the albatross. just let Donde know how you feel about it.
Oh man.
You know?
Can we call this like a top 10 anime betrayal? Albatross turning on Skittles.
Yeah.
Aw, he didn't play it. I'm a little sad about that.
I am too.
Clever concoction.
Skittles needs to deal with this flick at some point, just to be able to ensure that he can have a good, or just to make sure that no
Shadow Step.
shadow step. Thank you.
Yeah.
Can come and mess with him. Sap is a good card.
Yeah. Alright, Wasteland Assassin Albatross. Come on, Donde.
That may be the play. Alternatively, there's 2 procs on the Galacron. You could do that.
Yeah, I mean,
But
I
you're
don't
not
think
in like
you're
the
getting a-
worst situation right now.
I don't think you're getting a full Galacron this game.
I don't think so either.
I mean, to be fair, like, as the Highlander, I think it's pretty rare to actually get a full Galacron.
I believe so.
Oh
as well.
no! Oh no! The Albatrosses! The Albatrosses are on the board.
They are indeed.
Donde's crying a little bit. Alright, does he just play Alex here?
I think you do just play Alex
I
just
think
to
you
get
do.
value out of it while you can.
Yeah. Because if you don't play this turn, you're never playing it this game.
No.
So many options.
Could you imagine how much or how nice it would be if Priest couldn't res things a million times?
What's that like?
I don't know. I'm just kind of like dreaming here.
Now that I'm thinking about this, since I've started playing Hearthstone, Priest has always been able to do that.
Yeah.
Choose soon.
Back in the good old days, they couldn't. But I don't know if I call it the good old days because back then they could just turn into a machine gun.
Life and hope.
Yeah, I also remember that meta. That's a big ol' whelp.
Oh, I don't think those were the dragons Sunday was looking for.
I don't
When
think
you-
they were either.
When you're thinking dragons, you're thinking Alexstrasza, Malygos, you know, Caligos, Ysera, not a big old whelp and a fairy dragon.
Do you know what's fun?
What?
Fairy Dragon.
Is it fun?
It is.
I don't know about that one. Wait,
What do the cards say?
Skittles, what you doing there, man? Okay, that makes more sense than pointing it at the 8-8. It's gonna hit the 50-50.
That's always it feels good.
Oh, and yeah, it's looking like Donde might just get locked out of this one soon.
Probably. But hey, he's got the escape mana bear.
Yeah. I still don't know how I feel about that card.
It's nice in some decks.
Yeah, it is. I think it's being overused at the moment.
So many options.
Skittles is in big and Druid ran it.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I feel like people are trying to like force it too much,
That's
and also I feel like it kind of doesn't Just a lot of times it doesn't do enough.
That's fair. Zero cost Evis, zero cost hench climb. This is like an old school list almost of the Highlander with other than the inclusion of the escape mana bear.
Yeah.
Because I remember like when the Highlander rogue was first kind of being playing around with, the hench clan was what was ran. This is only 13 damage coming out from Skittles this turn. So Donde is sweating a little bit, but he's not like super uncomfortable with it.
Yeah, definitely. And yeah, this is just Skittles getting free swings at Donde's face.
Yeah.
And as the rogue, it's not like he really can do too much to heal that up.
Nope.
We're just gonna, yeah, just bunch of attacks pass. And Donde, yeah, just kind of not the greatest position here.
No. You can like see him at for a taunt? No, that doesn't even do anything because convincing just deals with it.
Yeah.
Unless you like go wide with like your zero cost minions. I don't know. This is all just really, really awkward for Donde. Because you're kind of darned if you do, darned if you don't type of deal, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
He lets the draw for the 4-cost Vendetta.
Winds of the south, come to my aid.
And he's got Rush and Wind Fury. Interesting.
It's like he's just gonna try to throw a bunch of garbage out there just to eat the infiltrator hits.
Yep. He's kind of got to hurry it up here if he... Well, that doesn't feel the worst, but this top deck penance is not what you want to see.
No.
Ooh, this Katrina.
Care to dance with death?
And one to the dome.
Our tombs.
So the nice little play here is he could Vendetta, Albatross, Goblin Lackey said Albatross, and then deal with the 1/1, with the other 1/1.
Yeah, he could.
What about?
Although that feels really bad playing a 4-cost Vendetta.
Yeah, it absolutely does.
That's a card that I feel like Blizzard really balanced well, actually.
Honestly, yeah, I agree. I mean, like back in the day, it felt very strong because it was really, you know, your rogues are running a lot of card generation from other classes. But I feel these days it's not that bad.
No.
You see a cute little play with the Mana Saber there.
It was a
To a lot of it. And then allows the Vendetta if he wants it, but I don't know why he would here. Do we see the step stop here? He will not choose to.
No. I don't. I think that's just too much commitment for literally no payoff.
Yeah.
That's a wall.
The end begins.
Skittles is respecting the possibility of a Heist Baron.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I don't think there's a way for him to get back into this for Donde. I don't think
believe
there's a
so
way for him to
either.
block lethal here.
Maybe.
No, there's just too much damage. And Res Priest is going to town on the
Yeah.
although
Think he's gonna double taunt.
he's gonna double taunt, probably play Vendetta on the 3-1 and then Edwin. Okay.
Job done.
This mass res coming down will just feel bad. Or Galacrond.
Yeah, there's a lot of. Actually, you just.
You can
I'd say
trade.
Galacron's just 50-50 lethal.
Yeah. And that didn't hit it.
I wouldn't call that bad.
I wouldn't call that bad either.
I wouldn't call sniping a 10-10 bad. Like, no, you didn't win the game, but I wouldn't cry about not sniping a 10-10. Oh.
The absolute flex coming out from Donde this turn, playing the
Oh.
gonna play the Zephyrus, I hope.
Poor Donde. Come on, take the bright wing.
Yep.
Come on, you're still in it, Donde. Come on.
Right. Zephyrus,
Right wing?
Zephyrus. Zephyrus
man.
concede. Ooh.
No, boo. Boo, Donde.
I mean,
So, yeah,
that was just accidentally played from Skittles.
That's gonna be the 3-1 win for Donde.
Hi, welcome to Priest. Versus
And,
Highlander list.
That's gonna be Nas Dormu kind of tearing NPH apart this week.
Outside of this game, yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, well, fortunately for them, Skittles is getting them the points that they needed to kind of stay in it, but that's still going to be a, what, 13-10? So I guess it wasn't, overly one-sided, but I think we could call that an upset.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
Nuz Dorma was, what, 6th right now? Or what, coming into the week?
5th.
5th?
Nestormu is 5th coming into the week.
Yeah. And I would say we will do an interview. However, we do have another match of Ron Mexico and Dragon Rider.
Yeah. Do you want me to run down that matchup real quick?
Yeah.
All right, so it is. We've seen a lot of this on stream. I believe this is the third match from this matchup that we've seen of the 4th and Inches versus Wet Woman, and huge upset in the making here as Wet Woman are gonna take down the 6-1 4th and Inches. Wet Woman coming into this week in 5th place in the Legacy Gold. So they really needed this win to kind of sneak back into the playoff picture, and they're gonna get it. So big props to them. But yeah, score 16-6 right now. So Wet Woman have the week locked up, and they could actually just do a full sweep with Dragon Rider here. But yeah, anyways, Dragon Rider bringing Druid Hunter Rogue Warrior versus Raw Mexico's Druid Hunter Mage Rogue. Difference is the Mage for Raw Mexico and the Warrior for Dragon Rider.
I think this is going to make all the difference. With that being the Mage. The Mage, the Mage and the Warrior difference?
Yeah.
I just have been playing a lot of Battlegrounds lately.
Yeah, so have I. Alright, so, but like out of those lineups, who do you like? Do you like the Druid Hunter Mage Rogue or the Druid Hunter Rogue Warrior?
I like the Druid Hunter Rogue Warrior.
Yeah.
However, poof. So
You like Reno?
I like seeing the clips of what Reno can do. So I'm excited to see that. I hope we get to see it.
Yeah.
Raw Mexico just messaged me. Let me know that they're in the bands now.
Yep. EMP was messaging me and I told him that they could go ahead and get that started.
Ooh. Quirky Turtle, if you're watching this, I apologize. I'll catch you right after this match, like we had discussed.
I really thought there was about to be some trash talk.
No,
Like, oh crap!
I can't.
I thought you were about to say like I'm sorry for what I'm gonna do to you after the stream or something. But...
No. No.
Yeah, as soon as we get these bands in, we can get this match started.
Yeah. The Big Ted coming rank 13.
Yeah, I mean, I finished rank 9 last month,
That's not bad.
which it's not great, but I just didn't play much. I just didn't have time to play ladder.
Yeah, Battleground States
Is
is a
what
lot
it
of time.
boils down to. Not even that, just with school, I just didn't have time to grind ladder. All right. All right. So how was your day at work today?
Yeah, you know what? I'm losing my voice. I was busy personally and talking a lot, and then having to cast that first matchup on my own. Like, I appreciate you coming in and helping out.
Yeah. Of course.
So, what do you think the bans are gonna be? I'm thinking it's probably gonna be a Druid Hunter ban.
I'll say double hunter.
You thinking Double Hunter? That's fair. I can respect that.
Just hunter is just so good right now.
It is in such a good place right now. I love it.
But then also there's the fact that bans in just legacy are a lot less important than bans in hero.
I mean, it depends. You can do like the targeting type of strat.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Then your ban matters a lot.
Mm-hmm. But I'm saying like just because there's like in hero, if you ban wrong, you can get swept by one deck.
That's
In
true.
legacy, if you ban wrong, you'll lose one match. So like I feel like in legacy, there's a lot more room to go for like, say like yes, hunter's technically better against my lineup, but I hate playing against druid.
Yeah,
There's more room to do like a comfort ban, as I would call it.
that is fair.
So like, I mean, just I'd say overall legacy is a lot more unpredictable than hero is.
Absolutely.
Hero, it's kind of like standard. Like, all right, they're probably gonna do these bans. Probably gonna lead with these decks. If they lose, they'll queue this next. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Legacy, there's really not a good like strategy for first ban. You can go like, okay, either I think like this deck is the most favored against my opponent's lineup, or I think my opponent will ban or lead this first, so I'm gonna lead this, or I think my opponent will expect me to lead this first, so I'll lead the opposite and try to catch them off guard. There's just a lot of different mindsets.
There really is.
Yeah. Meanwhile, so like while I'm hero, I feel like it's more like a solved game. Legacies, there's a lot more randomness.
Is hero solved?
Not completely, but I'm saying like with like how like bans work and lineups work and like queue order works. Hero's a lot more solved. While Legacy, there's a lot more randomness.
That's fair. I'm sorry, we are just still waiting on bans.
Yeah.
So Ted, how was your day?
Good.
I heard you went to go watch a hockey game.
Yeah.
Yeah, how was that?
Not very good.
No?
No.
Well, that's not good.
Yeah, they kind of got a little destroyed.
Could be worse. One of the it's playoff season here, and one of the teams lost 9-2.
Yikes.
Yeah,
Um,
they have not been winning at all. Like it's the third
yeah.
game, and they have 4 goals in 3 games.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right, double hunter.
Double Hunter.
Double hunter. Hey, I was right for once. No, but yeah. Honestly, you should be glad that my team got kind of crushed and not. It wasn't close. So if it was close, I'd have a lot less of a voice right now.
That's fair.
I just kind of sat there quietly for most of it because there's nothing to get excited about.
All right. If you want to let them know that they're good to go.
Yeah, I did.
Cool.
All right, they're getting into it. So, who's gonna be on the bottom and who's gonna be on top?
We've got Dragon Rider on the bottom and Ron Mexico on top.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Sorry, I just need to invite to spectate Dragon Rider here, and we'll get right into the action.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's gonna be Rogue versus Warrior.
That's always a nice matchup.
Yeah.
This is by far one of my favorite matchups to
Watch
see.
your
Victory!
Looks like we're just gonna see 2 standard Galacron decks. So is the Rogue Highlander? That's my biggest question.
That is a very good question.
With the Boom Pistol Boy, I think it might be.
Boom Pistol tends to lead to Highlander, yes.
Yeah, because I don't think that's a standard card. Though I could see it as like you take out the 30th card and put that in. I could see that as a possibility for just a normal non-Highlander deck, so we'll see. See what Rom was thinking. Because like everything else I'm seeing seems to be standard. You have the shield, you have the Kronks, you have the Shatter Step, along with what's in hand right now, so I mean, could be he's just drawing all good stuff too.
Yeah.
You never know. Dragon Rider just looking like a pretty good armor smith here.
Yeah.
Armor made to
Not like she has too many other options.
Not particularly. Although this
Alright,
so
it
it's
is not Highlander.
Yeah.
Alright,
I kinda like
options for Ron? Sorry, go on.
either Sap or Coin Evil Miscreant are kind of your options here.
I think I like Coin Evil.
I do too. It's just a solid play.
Yeah. Gives you, stuff to do next turn as well.
Absolutely.
No, I don't know if you're wanting to maybe save the coin for an Ebwin turn here. Coin to Ebwin would be another option. It's not bad stats early. Looks like Ron's just gonna focus on taking down her.
Armor.
I mean, just work on taking down her armor smith.
Yep.
And I mean, giving 4 armor off of it isn't the end of the world.
No, I kind of like this Awaken and hitting face twice.
Yeah. I kind of just like the Acolyte pin.
Well, because then you get the Frenzied as well, right?
Yeah, true. True, very true. I don't know, but like just kind of caster vision, we can see that there isn't a way to deal with the Acolyte
Yeah.
besides just sapping it. So I feel like this is just a good time to put down the Acolyte.
I mean, vice versa. There's nothing really to do to the Frenzied either.
pain speak to
Yeah.
me.
You do
But-
waste an extra resource for it, but
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think that's the biggest benefit because now you can play the Awaken next turn and you're actually getting more value out of it
yeah.
because you're getting that additional card. For Ron here,
Coin evil to start.
Options.
I mean, evil's a lot worse here though because you're guaranteeing your opponent gets a card.
Yeah. I guess.
Looks like he's just gonna Goblin Lucky and then probably puts that into the 1/3. Yeah.
Oh, this only allows for one more draw.
Yeah, because like, and you can see that he would have gotten punished because he could have tapped or she could have tapped into the 1/1 and then awakened.
Yep.
So, putting that like makes it draw 2 instead of 3, which I think is very good. Don't get me wrong, drawing 2 is still very good from the Acolyte, but all right. Question is does Dragon Rider trade or does she go to the face?
Probably goes face.
Goes to the face, yep, because that allows the
following
Felwing to come
as
back.
well as the town crier.
Yeah, pretty strong turn.
Yep. Oh, this praise Galakron is a pretty makes this trade really clean.
Yeah, makes a very good trade here.
Although you're
But
not
then what do
really
you-
developing much behind that unless you're just playing.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So
I mean, I think I would just praise, play a Lucky, and make a dagger.
Yeah.
I think you see the best play. That again, a lot depending on what Lucky's coming out of the praise.
Ooh.
It will be Kobold. That's
That's
pretty
alright.
good.
Yeah. You know, cleans
Pretty
the board
good.
up.
Yeah, actually, yeah, this is nice. It's really nice because now you can just value trade and keep a 3/1.
Yep.
Yeah, very very useful Lucky there. As for Dragon Rider,
This devoted into Sion will end up being pretty good.
yeah, but you have to do that every 2 turns, which is kind of unfortunate.
Yeah.
So I mean, you're fine not playing Sion this turn. No, it's not really doing much.
Exactly. Well, that and like, if you really wanted to, you could play the Inner Rage. Although at this point
Yeah.
you have the Bloodsworn as well as the Inner Rage, so you can
Yeah,
use
no,
that to
no, no,
combo with a
Yeah, yeah. You're not interraging
Charger?
what? Oh, 3/1. That's not good enough. I feel like the only time you're playing Interrage to make a trade instead of on a minion to give it attack is like when you're very desperate.
Yeah. I kind of wanted to see the Devoted coming down from Ron here. Devoted and a Lackey. Or Shield works as well.
Yeah.
Just put cards in hand to make a alright size Edwin. And this Scion coming out will just kind of clean up the board
Yeah, well.
and leave a 3-1 on board for yourself.
It's kind of nice for Ron that the Scion comes out before the one.
Absolutely.
And I really like just Lackey, Mermy, Ebwin here from Ron.
Yep. Couldn't have said it better myself.
And the question is, do you Shadow Step the Lackey to make it even thicker?
Yeah, I would.
You're gonna see a lot of value coming out from Ron. I like the worm.
I do too.
He's going for it. Yep. I'm glad Ron likes my play enough to go with it.
I mean, it just seemed like the best play. I like the Dragon Maw here.
I agree.
Although
there's
Ysera
just a
for
lot of-
value just never hurts.
I mean, I don't think you're gonna need the value though. Go
Yeah.
choosing Feywing. Apparently, he hates both of our opinions though.
I mean, I understand the viewpoint for it.
Yeah. That will be a 10-10, I believe.
12-12.
12-12.
You
Yeah,
forgot
you're
about
right.
the Shadow Step.
No. I remember the Shadow Step. I forgot about actually replaying the Lackey.
Oh.
That's the one I didn't mentally count. And Dragon Rider is asking a lot of questions right now. Like, where did I go wrong in life? How did I get to this position?
I don't know. Having Galakron in
Whoa.
hand isn't the worst of feelings.
It's not the worst, but you're gonna get clocked here. Though there's
I
good
mean,
chance that she could just have a lethal setup next turn. Not with that draw.
and not with that draw.
Never mind. Ignore anything I just said. Oh man.
Does Hearthstone just tell you to shove it sometimes, Ted?
Yeah, it's been telling me that all night. Started with my match against Arat, bud. It really started telling me to shove it then. Yeah, Ron knows where the place is. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It'll be 1 off next turn.
Yep. If he gets it devoted. Sorry, depending on the lackey.
Yeah, depending on the lackey, there's always good top decks that can eviscerate.
Yep.
Could get Leroy.
Although, I think if you're a Dragon Rider, I'm just kind of slamming Kront here.
For what?
Taunt.
No, yeah. I always forget that's an option.
Most people do.
It seems like it's like the least chosen, yet it's still like insane.
Although, you know.
No, I think I like Shield here just because it's bigger.
Yep, absolutely. I like big things.
I am unbreakable, but time is fleeting.
Oh. Taking that face damage, that's just gonna be lethal for Ron now.
Yep, double
Sap, eat this, yeah. Yeah, Dragon Rider taking that little bit of extra face damage will be the difference. And that will be a 1-0 lead for Ron Mexico now.
With the Rogue, which I have definitely seen a lot of lineups win and lose off the Rogue.
Yeah, I feel like getting the Rogue win is very nice to have.
Especially you avoid the Rogue mirror.
And the thing is with the Rogue, like, yes, it can do a lot of powerful stuff, but there's times where it just gets stuck and it cannot find a win to save its life. I feel like getting that out of the way first, getting the 1-0 lead, that's a huge momentum. Just kind of boost for Ron.
Yep. So, what do you think we're gonna see from Ron next? The Mage or the Druid?
I kind of like the Druid and save the Mage as the finale.
I do too. On the other hand, I would kind of want to just get my Mage over and done with,
Yeah,
or at least try to.
but like I'm kind of the mindset of like you just like getting your you just like getting like the wins early to get momentum
That's fair.
building, and I feel like Druid is the more reliable class to get the wins with.
Wait, you're talking about a class that has a card that just randomly plays stuff? Randomly plays a spell is not.
Looks
the
like
play?
Ron does not agree with me. Dragon Rider, however, likes my Druid plan. Though it looks like she will be choosing the token variant.
Yes. Which lines up very well against the Embiggen variant and quest variant actually of the Druid.
Yeah,
Of
it
Ron.
just lines up well against literally every variant of Druid. That's a kind of average opening hand, I'd say, for Dragon Rider. It's not the greatest, but it's not horrible.
Job's done.
There's definitely better hands you would want. There's definitely worse.
Yeah. Like you kind of want a 1-drop, whether it's the Acorn Bear or the Reinforcements, but other than that, you have a pretty good curve.
You know what I can't wait for?
What?
Poof. As we do see that Ron Mexico does have Reno in hand.
Yep. I mean, question is, will he make it to that point?
Yeah.
Dragon
I feel
Rider will
like
play distributor.
there's a lot of tools that you have as mage.
Yeah.
That doesn't
Ron-
help. That's not bad.
Yeah, Ron hitting 2 for 3. It's really bad to discard the Arcane Breath against the Token Druid.
It really is.
Where my trees at?
You really want like your little spells.
Yeah.
You know what's really good here? This Crystal Song Portal.
Crystal Song, yeah. Because you're going to be out of minions pretty quickly here.
Yep. Actually, wasn't it when Crystal Song first came in? Wasn't like Treant Druid like running it?
I mean, I think it was just more like Token Druid. It didn't have quite as much Treant.
Yeah.
Coin Mountain Giant easy.
Yes, that is absolutely the play every time.
No, but yeah, I mean, like, I don't even know if it was so much that the Crystal Song is good, but the other options were just not.
Pounce wasn't bad, but
Pounce is decent.
that's
options
awkward.
Dragon Rider here. I kind of
Kind of like landscaping. Or
kind of like Soul the Forest. Kind of like Soul the Forest and showing Rom where the place is.
That's fair. And she agrees.
She 100% agrees. Because, like, you have that Savage Roar. That's 10 damage. That's basically a Pyroblast whenever you play it with 4 minions on board. And we can see, you know, she's going to make that sticky board, and Ron just doesn't have a good way to deal with it. She's just looking to finish this game up in, like, a turn or two here.
Yep.
And just not many options for Ron. He's going to rip the Conjurer's Calling.
For
Will
no
not
taunt.
find a taunt. He really needed a taunt there. And I wonder if we just see Landscaping Hero Power there and just continues to push face.
Probably.
That's what I like.
Is it
And
what
then
you
you're
like,
really
Ted?
just... Yes, that is what I like. I don't need your attitude.
Now, how about
You know what? That's fair. That's completely understandable.
But yeah, that'll take Ron down to 12, and pretty much, you know, any minion sticking is probably just going to be lethal.
Yep.
And we're going to see that the 3 are almost guaranteed to stick because they have the death rattle. So, I think this is going to go Dragon Rider's way. I don't see too much Ron can do here.
I don't think that
never
actually
mind.
does anything.
Could probably Frost Nova for another turn. But just getting an additional draw is kind of big.
Wait, Frost
Because-
Nova into Malygos
I wonder.
for more freeze into...
Well, I don't think there's a 1 mana freeze for the Malagos. I'm more saying, like, if you would top deck
Yeah,
either a
there is.
Flame Strike or a Blizzard, is there a 1 mana
Yes,
freeze?
there is.
This is my suggestion.
What is the 1 mana freeze?
It's Malygos' freeze or whatever. Oh, wait.
Oh, it's spell power.
Yep.
How did I miss the spell power? Oh man, this is even better. Yeah, you're fanonizing every time here.
Absolutely.
Oh man, we both missed spell power.
You know who didn't miss spell power?
Arad. No, Zephyrus. Yeah, Zephyrus never misses a spell power.
I think Ron was a little taken aback by those
think-
options there.
I think we all were a little bit. Dragon Rider options, I kind of like just... Mulch
Mulch
Muncher
Muncher.
is very bad here because you're going to have to probably end up using hero power to kill the ooze from the Blight Nose Crawler. Because you don't want to just give it the free trade into your Mulch Muncher.
Well, double squirrel and then crystal song.
Oh man, now your Mulch Muncher just dies for free. Alright, no, I mean, I guess if you trade into the 5/5, it's not dying for free at that point.
No.
Okay, alright, no, yeah, I don't mind it. But, problem is, Dragon Rider still needs to stick a board at some point, and I don't know if she'll be able to stick another board. Kind of unfortunate for her.
I mean, Forest Aid definitely helps.
Yeah, but, like, there's a good chance that
I wonder.
both halves of it can just be answered by Ron.
Yeah.
See, kind of, Ron finding that Zephyrus at just the right time.
With
And
the
having
spell
just the
damage
right spell
on
power,
board.
yeah. Yeah, spell power really kind of put him over the edge there.
Yep.
I wonder.
Hmm.
Need a key?
Interesting going for the arcane. Probably hoping for a fire ward, I believe it's the card.
Flame Ward.
Flame ward, yeah.
Yeah. Close enough.
Instead, does get a mirror entity.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage Dragon Rider could theoretically push here.
Yeah.
Just always good to count. See how far off she is. Options for Dragon Rider here could kind of like the Bewitched Guardian.
I do too. It's about as good time as ever that you're going to get it.
Yeah, I like the Bewitched Guardian. Just a hero power. Or is she doing something with the Savage Striker?
Just taking off
I
the
see your
minion.
weakness. I see your weakness.
Yeah.
So you could play giant conjurers, and that either kind of locks out the game or it spells certain doom.
Yeah.
And it doesn't fully lock it out, but it definitely helps.
Definitely, yeah.
And I think you just kind of drop this Forest Aid and cry.
Yeah, I agree.
Now, how about
I mean, there's a chance if she would get like, oh, that's a really good draw for Ron.
That is a really good draw for Ron.
I was gonna say like second Savage Roar might just get you there. Actually, even one Savage Roar might just get you there at this point. Cause trade. You're gonna be a tiny bit off, but
What to do?
second Savage Roar
What to do?
would have gotten you there, but I don't think it does anymore with Ziliax.
I'm pretty sure Malygos has a freeze. That's 1 mana. Because it's Malygos' Nova or something like that.
Unity.
I thought
Precision.
or no, yeah, no, I think you're right. Actually, for once.
I do not play enough Mage to actually know this off the top of my head. Kind of like this Garden Gnome. Or Bewitched Garden Gnome.
Yeah, I think I agree with you.
Let's see.
Although, like, I guess the slower your turns are and the less large of boards you make, the easier it becomes for Ron to kind of deal with it.
My will is not
Yeah.
my own.
But I mean, this isn't. This is a particularly small board.
It's not particularly a small board, but it's not particularly a large board, especially with that Frost
Oh, what
Nova
a
coming in.
draw!
Or off the
What a
top.
draw. Question: is Ron even pressured to use it here, though?
I don't think so. Realistically, I think you could get away with playing like a Tiamat here.
Yeah, I agree. I think Alex is a little too greedy here.
Yeah.
But I think like Tiamat, Rush, Wind Fury, I like, and you just trade to clear up most of this board.
Absolutely.
And then plus it's on the backside that there's a good chance you can just use it to connect 12 if you want to next turn. He's gonna go with Malagos instead. I definitely respect this. Oh, those are not good. They're not good options.
Malagos is
probably
Fireball. Frostbolt is fine.
He's just gonna go with the Nova. I think I like the Fireball to just use it to kill the 4/7 there instead of trading.
Yeah.
I think I prefer that. Though, I mean, if he wanted to freeze, I could see it. I'm just wondering what. Probably playing around double Savage Roar with that freeze?
Probably. I mean, he also has it in hand. Yeah, it also sets up a lethal with Alexstrasza next turn.
Now, how about
Very true. Very good point. Not anymore, but it was a good try. Yeah, because what? That's gonna be one off now.
Yep.
You know what I like here?
What?
Poof.
I do not like Poof. I would argue that you are in a better board position.
All right. Hey, sorry. I'm gonna rephrase what I was saying. I don't like it from Raw Mexico's point of view. I like it from my point of view.
From your point of view, okay, I will agree with that statement. As a
Yeah.
spectator, or as a caster, I do enjoy Poof.
Yeah.
Um,
No, yeah. If you're Ron, you'd be an idiot to play Poof here. But
I think you
No, I
just
think
drop the Siamat.
I agree. I like the same play I liked last turn. Siamat, Rush, Wind Fury. And you can trade into most of this stuff. And what I believe you can leave your opponent with just a 2/2 remaining.
I believe so.
Unless you want to push face, which is also valid. You can leave them with a little more, but you're not really that scared of dying. And you're still, you know. I think I also just like playing the Luna. Get stuff on board. Yeah, I like this. I like connecting for 14. He's going to choose to connect for 15 with the ping face instead of the Luna. I think either line is fine.
Yep.
And yeah, I think Dragon's in a bit of trouble here.
That
Mulch
helps a
Muncher
bit.
is a nice top deck. That helps a lot.
Yeah.
That keeps you alive. Actually, that is huge. You
that
can
trades
kill
off the-
everything.
Everything but
Kill
the
everything
2/6.
except the 2/6
if?
and drop another Forest Aid.
Yep.
That could be game swinging at this point. Because we're seeing Raw Mexico. I think that kind of forces Ronda Reno here.
Yeah.
Unless he gets a better top deck. No. All right. She had her cursor over the Savage Roar, and that was scaring me a little bit.
Oh, this
Or
can be a
Gloop
full
Sprayer.
clear with the Gloop Sprayer.
Yeah, full clear.
This definitely forces
like
out
it.
a Poof.
I like it. Yeah, like you're forcing out the poof, but then you're just gonna, you know, you have a lot of big boards remaining in hand as Dragon Rider.
Yep.
You can make 3 boards, which all threaten lethal with the Savage Roar. I think Dragon Rider might have just turned this thing around with that top deck. That was a really good draw for her.
All right.
Pocket Galaxy is absolutely not the play here.
All right, Ron. You know what to do.
Yeah. Yeah, we're just Ron doesn't have an option.
So
here.
I know we were joking about like Poof's last turn.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, there's not a question. That was the.
Yep.
Oh,
Ooh.
what a draw! What a draw!
The Force Aid into Aeropont.
Interesting. Interesting. She decided to let Ron know that there's 2 more Forest Aid in hand. Well, do I think it will make a difference? No, but still,
But still.
it's still just something to consider.
All right. Let's see a
Ron,
freeze.
what's in the box? Not bad.
Blackies are.
Oh, good draw. Good draw from Ron.
Depending on what this list is, I think that guarantees it. Freeze at least or a clear.
Oh yeah. Obviously power creation.
The only questions were if he ran Arcane and or he does run Arcane. We saw it, but it got discarded.
Yeah. Interesting he decides to play the Lackey there. I kind of like saving it for next turn to clear off another 2/2.
I think he
if you
is
need to.
just saying, all right, let's play a game of damage.
Yeah,
I have
true.
board.
Very true. Very true. Troubadour for Dragon.
And
Dragon
then
Rider is
Zoologist,
afraid of dying here.
Mark
Oh
of,
my god! Overflow. She does not have the mana though. But Mark of the Wild is playing some really good defense here.
yeah. Mark of the Wild is good.
Yeah.
Or
Actually,
Overflow
really
for
good.
next turn.
Really good bluff by Ron Mexico because now Dragon Rider is afraid of dying.
Yep.
And Ron doesn't have it, but that's kind of forcing Dragon Rider to go a little bit slower here. And I don't think this is any more lethal setup.
Job done.
Because what can trade? All right, well let's
see. Let's see what.
Yeah,
Reno
let's see what
decides
happens
to
here.
Do.
Oh my god! What the hell? Oh my god! What a top deck!
Okay, that's 2, 6.
Ron is drawing insane here.
That's 3, 6, 10. So there.
11, I believe.
Yeah.
3, 7, 8, 9, 12. 12.
He does. This is all for the 3 heal, but that's kind of whatever. I think you kind of drop the Pocket Galaxy or the Mana Saber. I like that. Or not the Pocket Galaxy, the Stargazer Luna. But this is fine as well. I think you play the Garden Gnome Force of Nature. It does pretty much the same thing as Forest Aid without wasting the Forest Aid.
Yeah.
4, 7. So it's 1 off.
Someone's running late. I'm out of cards.
Oh, that's not
Ooh.
ideal. So do you know what I like here?
Blizzard?
Power of Creation.
I do not like that.
Oh.
You are kind of dead if you do that.
Or you find lethal because you are 1 off.
I feel like I like playing it safe. Because it's not like Dragon Rider can do 19 from hand.
That is true.
Because there's a very good chance that if
Well
you don't
played.
clear there, that you could just be
Looks
dead.
like you've got your
Can't win them all.
Dragon Rider will concede. That will be 2-0 for Raw Mexico, I believe.
Yes. I would have liked to just see her play it out just purely because you don't know what Reno will do.
I guess that is fair. I mean, what I'm trying to think, I guess like, I'm just trying, like maybe like a what's it called, like Twisting Nether,
Yeah, Twisting Nether sets it up very poorly.
because like I mean we can see I don't think Ron had any burst damage from hand there.
No, he had no damage from hand.
Yeah.
He could have dealt damage to himself, like he could have cleared his own board.
Yeah. I mean I
Plague.
think it would have had to be a board clear. I don't think there was enough damage he could have done to himself. Trying to think what sprint would have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 15. He was at 19. That would not have been enough. Trying to think of like what max damage would have been. That could have been done. Is there anything that draws more than 4?
A Pog box.
Archdruid.
Oh my god. Pogbox off of that. That would have been insane.
I mean, like, I don't blame her for conceding there.
Yeah, because like there are some like fringed in areas, but she still is probably losing that 99% of the time.
Yep. Do you know what's really good?
Token Druid against Quest Druid.
Not only that, but this opener of the Token Druid.
That's a very strong opener, yes. That's honestly strong. 1-2, you coin out the Garden Gnome, which actually doesn't give you a draw right away.
No.
But actually, unless you just play a tree enforcements or a tree in here and it sticks. I don't think that's worth going. Oh my. Alright. She's going.
I mean, yeah, you gotta go Noom. You know?
Oh my god.
What?
What?
Highlander Quest Druid?
What shall we hunt?
Zephyrus isn't online.
Yes, it is. Oh, no, it's not. Never mind.
Good talk.
Yeah, I am a blind tomato apparently.
Why a tomato?
I cannot tell you. That's a good card. I like Starfall.
Yeah, I like Starfall against Token Druid.
I do too. I think this Aeroponics is just a solid play.
I feel like I like playing the squirrels
Do
just
you?
to get bored. I like getting bored.
No, I don't think you're worried too much about board because you're playing the Garden Gnome this turn.
True.
That was kind of a guaranteed.
Yeah, very true, very true.
Your wish is my
Okay. So that happened.
Yes, it did.
Definitely like the Garden Gnome here.
The Garden Gnome just seems pretty good.
Now, how about.
Yeah.
Just because, like, you are left with a 2-1 after the Starfall.
How?
So that's Starfall? It's not... It won't be online this turn.
Oh, you're right. You're right. It is not. You're correct. Giant Rider's just looking to collect the damage when she can.
That...
I respect it.
Yeah. I mean, you setting your opponent to 12.
I feel like that's a lot of times where you get to the spot where if you just would have pushed early damage, you end up being like 1 or 2 off, and you're like, man, if I just would have ripped that Savage Roar earlier, I would have won.
Yep.
And I definitely like her Force of Nature Anubiseth.
Yeah, I do.
I agree. You know who else likes it?
Dragon Rider.
Yes. Yes, she does. Floop. Oh, Floop is a good card. Floop is a good card when you play an Oasis Surger.
Yes. Because it's Oasis Surger after Oasis Surger after Oasis Surger.
And it ends up being one of the best cards in your deck. 1 mana less with an extra health. I don't know about you, but that seems pretty good to me.
Yep. It absolutely is.
Second Savage Roar.
So you know what I think you do?
Play a Force of Nature and a Squirrel and hope something sticks.
Yep.
I mean, unfortunately for her, we have Caster Vision. We see she's not sticking anything for a while here.
Such wondrous flora.
So she's gonna... Actually, I kind of like that better. You're down a Squirrel, but you're using the hero power to full clear.
Yep.
And then this is just a lethal setup with the Roar. Of course, we can see that Ron does have the Oasis Surger.
Yes.
So you're not going to clear as easily. Man, you know what's really good?
What is?
A 2-mana 3/2 Battle Cry draw card.
Yep.
Seems pretty good to me. So what? This is 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage you can push here. So not quite enough.
No, not quite.
Yeah, I think you just play similar play, except you go Garden Gnome and Landscaping. You're just trying to play as many bodies, just hoping one will stick. Once again, unfortunately for her, we can see Ron has the second Oasis Surger. She's gonna go Acorn Bearer instead. You weave in the hero power, but you're going 1 body shorter on board. So, I mean, I guess you're playing less hard and do a second Starfall.
Yep.
You know what I like?
What do you like?
I like Nourish.
Nourish into the second Oasis?
Yes.
I would agree. You know what you're really looking for if you're Ron right now?
What?
You're looking for a the healing card that I hate. Oasis something or another?
Oasis.
Hidden Oasis.
Hidden Oasis, yes. That's it. Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Like you say it's the card that you hate, but I haven't met too many people that don't. Ron's gonna show her where the place is.
I'm waiting for no one.
Understandably,
This is just a lethal setup for next turn
it is.
by Ron. And there's nothing Dragon Rider can do about it.
This will
I
be a
believe this is gonna be a
3-0.
sweep.
Yes.
Yeah. So good news for 4th and inches. Looks like they will get a win this week. They won't
Let's
get
see.
completely shut out.
Yeah.
But still, 16-point week by What Woman is nothing to be ashamed of. That's a lot of points for a close playoff race.
Against the top team.
Yeah, definitely. Like getting not only a win but a 16-point win against the top team. That's definitely a good way to keep pace for playoffs.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, with the Sonaris here, this is way more than
Even
lethal.
without
Well
the
played.
Sonaris, it's lethal.
You are correct. Hence why I said it's way more than lethal with the Sonaris.
All right. Those are
All
our
right.
matches for this Sunday.
Yeah. Once again, just big thanks to everybody who played.
Absolutely. We always appreciate being able to get the cast on Sunday nights.
Yeah.
Catch us on Tuesday where it's Ted, Sage, and myself. And do we have a guest on Tuesday? Do we know?
We have a secret guest.
Oh, that is right.
Yeah. Yeah, you remember that, right?
I do remember that now.
Yeah.
Who will be on Tuesday for Sunday Showdown, where we'll discuss the Skittles versus Donde Prosier versus Nazdormu match.
Yeah, man, I'm really excited for Sunday Showdown on Tuesday.
Did I say Sunday Showdown? I meant Last
You
One
did.
Standing.
You did.
You know, all these shows just get mixed together in my head, and
Especially when they all have the S alliteration.
yes. And then on Wednesday we got the peeps over at Hearth Center bringing you those player power rankings and Pro Series gossip. And then
Yeah.
Tavern Talk Thursdays. Friday night fights with Saku, Ted, Myanodon, and other peeps. We unfortunately won't be able to do an interview today with Ron just due to me having to play a match right away.
Okay, yeah. I will let him know that.
And then I was thinking of something else. Oh, Saturday Showdown and Schoolstone. Saturday, not Saturday Show, Salty Saturdays with Donde and crew.
Yeah.
And then
And then back to Sunday.
yeah, the match is Sunday. So, thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Quaz,
I'm Ted.
and good night.